When they caught up, they actually started talking about their old memories. And it was 10 years before which they were working together in this top IT company in Bangalore. Both were colleagues and they were good friends. But then life happened. Vijay got fired from his job, whereas Pradeep got an opportunity in US and he moved to US to work on his career and grow himself. And now they were meeting in this park after a decade. As they sat down on this bench, they started talking about their memories and what was happening right now in their lives. As they started discussing, Vijay smiled and said, I'm building my business right now. I was fired from my job and I realized I want to do something on my own. And today, more than making money, I feel fulfilled for doing something that I love. Pradeep sighed and said, I'm still in the same job. It's a stable job where I have regular promotion, hikes, growth. But honestly, I'm not happy. Every single day, I feel the pressure, I feel the work stress. I want to quit every single day. But then I continue and I just go with the flow. As both of them were having this conversation, they heard a strange noise, a sound. They ignored it for some time. But it continued and they got curious. They followed the sound to see where is it coming from. And what they saw is a small house with a beautiful lawn. An old man sitting on a rocking chair. And next to him was this dog. What they observed was every time the rocking chair went back, the leg of the chair hit the dog's tail. And every time this happened, the dog was in pain and it cried and made noise. But they observed for some time. Every time this was happening, the dog was crying for some time and it kept silent. Now Pradeep got anxious and he shouted, what the hell is happening with this dog? Why is he not moving? Vijay smiled and replied, because the pain is not big enough to make the dog move. Now, if I recall my journey a few years ago, it was just like Pradeep's, or I can say like the dog, where there was pain, but the pain was not enough. I was working in a top IT company. Every day I had this fear of losing my job, pressure, stress. But then the pain was not enough for me to move. The clients were yelling at me. The deadlines were suffocating. And I was never able to make my bosses happy. Until one day in 2019, I decided, I want more. I want freedom. I want to do something meaningful. I want to follow my passion and build my empire. And that's when I quit my high paying job. Less did I know that this path is going to be a more difficult one. This is a more lonelier journey. But then I'm happy. I followed my path. I followed my passion. And after following that passion for about 5 years and coaching thousands of professionals, I came up with this simple yet powerful framework called SPAR, which can help you to find your business idea, the winning business idea. Just like a spark can ignite a fire, this framework called SPAR can ignite your passion, your purpose, and your business. So what is this SPARK framework? SPARK, in that, S stands for strengths. Always start with your strengths. What are you really good at? What comes naturally to you? And what is that people actually compliment you for? Because when you start something outside your strengths, it becomes very difficult and challenging. It becomes like a difficult task. Think of it. Bill Gates, he was not a genius marketer, nor he was a great designer. but he was really good at something. What is that? Programming and problem solving. He picked up his strength, invented something called as Microsoft, right? And then that revolutionized the entire industry and changed the game. So ask yourself, what is your strength? Right? Take this time to write down all your skills. Identify your strength. Own your strength and build on your strength. The next one is P. P for passion. Passion is what fuels mastery. Passion is something that you actually feel like you want to do it every single day. You are excited to jump out of your bed and do it. See, there will be times in your journey when you will feel low, where you will feel like giving up. But then passion is something that will help you to keep moving. Think of this. Sachin Tendulkar was passionate about cricket, and that fueled his mastery, and he became the legend in the world of cricket. I'm passionate about coaching and mentoring. And when I start my sessions early in the morning, even before sunrise, I'm high on energy. I'm excited. And when I'm actually ending my day, late night, I have my sessions till late night. But my energy is not drained. I'm highly energized. I don't count hours. I count impact. And the best part is, I live and love every second of my life. Because this is what I'm passionate about. So ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What excites you to jump out of your bed every single day? What if money was not a challenge in your life? What would you love to do? That is about passion. Next comes anchors. Your values are your anchors. When you think of anchor, what comes to you? Anchor is something that helps the ships to stay stable during the storms. Same thing with your anchors, your values. It will help you to make decisions. It will help you to guide you on the right path and stay true to who you are. Let's take an example. Let's say your value is health, and you get an opportunity for actually growing huge business and making a lot of money by selling alcohol or tobacco. Would you do that? Of course not, because your value is health. But in case you look at money and you get started there, you still work on that business, what will happen with you? Every single day, there is a battle you are fighting within. And that will not help you to continue. And that's why values are important. And when you allow your values to anchor you, you will never feel lost. Then comes R, real life experiences. Julius Caesar says, experience is the teacher of all things. And let me tell you, experience is not just the teacher. It's the mirror. It reflects and shows you your good and bad times. It shows you your challenges, your problems, your biggest breakdowns. And when you embrace your experiences, you learn from it. And when you are actually able to identify from your experiences, you will be able to bring something really big. You will be able to find your purpose in your life. So ask yourself, what are the biggest struggles that have shaken you? What is that problem that you have faced that has actually made you really go down? Or what is the problem faced by your loved ones you deeply care about? Or what is that one significant breakdown in your life? Let me share with an example here. A story of a real man, the real padman of India, Dr. Arunachalam. Dr. Arunachalam, when he got married, he saw his wife going through this struggle. She could not afford sanitary pads. He felt the pain of his wife. When the world saw it as a generic problem, he saw it as a deeper problem. Because when you are in love with someone, what do? You run away or you stay on that. He stuck to that problem. He saw the problem deeply inside and he made it his mission in life. He was not a scientist. He was not a doctor. He was just a loving husband caring for his wife. And that mission, it did not help just his wife, it transformed millions of lives. So ask yourself, what is that real life experience teaching you in your life? The lesson that you are getting from there, which you can use to actually go ahead and build your idea. And then the last one, K, stands for key problem. The bigger problem you solve, the bigger impact you create. Let me take you an example of healthcare industry. Headache, is it a small problem? Yes. You take a pill, you solve this problem. Small problem, small money. Migraine, is it a significant problem? Is it a big problem? Yes, it's a decently big problem. So if you solve this problem, it needs some specialized treatment. Right? If you solve this big problem, you make big money. But brain tumor, is it a significant problem? Yes, it needs a world-class surgery. So big problem, huge problem, significant impact and big money. So ask yourself, what is the key problem that you can solve? What is the big challenge that you are ready to take on? What is that you can use to maximize the impact in the world? And if you are able to use this framework called SPAR, it will help you to actually find your idea. To summarize, start with your strengths. Because when you start with your strengths, it will help you in the natural progression of success. And identify your passion. Find your passion, follow your passion, and success will follow. A for anchors. When you are able to stay true to your values, you will never find lost in yourself. You will never find yourself lost in your life. And R stands for real life experiences. Embrace your experiences, learn from them, and build on top of them. And finally, the K stands for key problems. Think big, act big, solve big problems, create big impact. If you are able to do this, you will be able to find your business idea and you will be able to get success. Right? With that, I want to conclude with 3 key takeaways for you. What is that? Number 1, there is no perfect time and there is no perfect idea. Start with small imperfect actions. Number 2, don't wait for having all the resources. Start with wherever you are, with whatever you have, and you will see the path unfolding for you. And number 3, whenever you start on a new journey, universe will test you to see, beta, are you serious about it? Are you really making this as your mission? Or are you just taking it for time pass? So when universe tests you, build your courage muscle. Become mentally tough. Be ready to fail and stand up again. And whatever happens, never let the spark inside you to die. Thank you.